Right, we've come out today, cleaned up all of the mess from taking this wall out, because when we started taking this bench out and looking behind these cupboards and took all the what do you call it, the blinds off from around the window, we found that this side was actually a little bit damp too.
Not a little bit, that wall there was soaked. It sprayed me when I pulled the polystyrene off.
Yeah, so there you go. Sodden. But everything's been fixed on the outside with the awning rails, so it's all sealed. It's just previous water that's got in that needs to dry out. Come over to this side and thought, right, we'll get this boarded up. But then realised that we've got nothing along the top to board to, so I've just glued some wood up there. So I've got some wood to board to. Well, we don't have any on the bottom either. So I've just started scraping this out to put a piece of wood in, and found out that the very bottom piece of wood down here is wet. It's been holding, moisture's been held into it from the polystyrene being on top. So I'm going to scrape all that out, clean it up, get the dehumidifier back in, and then we can carry on rebuilding.
The good news though, the good news is none of this wood was rotten. It was wet, but still in perfectly good condition. So we don't need to take any of it out, it just needs drying.
We've been at it 8 days solid. This is the 8th day we've been working on the van. So
but we are ready for rebuild.
It's worked well, working for 8 days, because yeah, like you say, we're at a point now where we can actually start putting this caravan back together, and it's just going to fly back together. Get the walls on, get that rebuilt. Pfft, easy work. We bought some lats for up there. They're down here somewhere. Nice. There they are. And they're going to go across that bit. I think that's going to look really nice. Need to start thinking electricals, but my son-in-law, bless him, he's got an abscess on his tooth, so he's out of action at the moment for electrical. So I'm going to do what I can myself, and then he can check it over for me. Well, it's definitely time for an update. I've not done any filming for a few days, but I have been working. Put the mud guards back on. They're not perfect, but they're getting sanded and painted anyway. I've put some butyl tape around the back, siliconed it in, new screws, new caps. Looks very nice. I'm not going to put these caps on until we've painted, so they're just remaining off. It's all siliconed up in there, so no water's going to get in. What else have I done? Let's have a look. Leisure battery installed. Got the crimping kit today. Can't even see the crimps, but it's a bit boring. It's just ring crimps. So that's in. And we've been doing a bit of woodwork in the van. There you go. You can't see in. I'm going to cut that out. Don't worry. Sam's working hard. There you go.
Working hard or hardly working.
Oh, boom. I've wired in the battery charger into the whatever the hell that is. I'm not very good with names, but I pretty much know what I'm doing. It's all going to get checked over anyway by an electrician. But all I've done is wired it into an RCD, the battery charger, taken the plug off, taken the old battery charger out of the system, the thing that came with it from 2021. So that's out and that's in. But regarding tidying up and checking the whole system over, we'll leave that to Joey. What else has happened? I lose track. This is still drying out, this bottom bit of wood, but hopefully it'll be done in the next day or so we can crack on and get that done. Okay, I've just come in tonight to tidy up from the mess that's been made today from working. So as you can see, this section's in. The window's behind here. It's faintly make out in pencil marks where it is. So I just drilled through the other side right along the frame so we could see where the square was. That's another piece of wood that runs through. So yeah, we're getting confused here, but yeah, it runs along here. Sam stapled that in today, or gunned it in I should say. This section's fully on, so the next one is right there waiting to go up around the door. So that's my next job. But yeah, as you can see, be able to get the kitchen in soon. Over here, make an executive decision around this battery box, and the battery box remains, and we're just going to extend the legs up on the futon bed that we've bought to go over that. we've got 10mm clearance for the bar that comes across this way from the futon, from the back leg, and it needs to be 29 to clear that battery box, 29 centimetres. So I've got some steel in the cardan that I can add to the legs. I can hear the dog barking. So we're just going to raise the futon up. That comes out to here, draws out. What else has happened? Replacing the entire 240 volt system. While it's all exposed like this, we may as well pull it all out and replace it. So I'm going to put in a new fuse board the other side of there. Take all of this out. I'm going to leave the 12 volt system where it is. It's all working. I'm going to add to the 12 volt system. I'm going to do it separately. I'm going to tap into the battery and come round, put another 12 volt fuse board on this wall, coming over to the kitchen and distributing out to the other parts of the caravan that need 12 volts. And that system's basically just for lighting, because the lights work, so I may as well just leave them alone. Okay, bit of an update. I keep forgetting to film. I had a day off yesterday, but I've just cut this window out. So all I've done is on the outside, I've drawn round. I've drilled some hole, and then a straight line on the inside, and then just cut it out with a jigsaw. And the rest of it that you can see just sticking up there can come up out with a sander. And I'm just going to do this wall now. Got some wood coming tomorrow for that bit. Got some wood coming tomorrow for this. I've got some wood coming tomorrow to put strip down this wall to strengthen everything up, because it does bow a little bit. And I need to mount some electrics on this wall as well. And with it already being 4mm ply, I thought if I put a piece of wood down there, that'll strengthen that. It'll give me somewhere to mount my plugs to as well. So yeah, I'll crack on. Okay, I'll just show you on the other window. So there's the holes coming through. I've just drawn a line between the holes. So this hole here, I go up to the corner, and again up to that corner, all the way around. And just draw a line between them and then cut it out. So it's coming along nicely. What I've done with this corner is I've just created a little jig on the outside.
Yeah.
And I'm just talking to the camera.
Oh.
Sam's just doing some ISO POM P40 work outside.
Yep.
While I work in here and do this. So yeah, all I'm using is a little sander just to sand that off, and a Dremel just to help me get around that. So yeah, what I did is I created a little angle on the outside, flipped it round, and then once I got this bit straight and this bit straight, I was able to put that in there and then just draw around it. You see the faint pencil line, and within that gap there, because this one's actually got the angle in, which is nice, so I was just able to sand that. But I'm just going to put some wood filler in there once that's hardened off, sand it back down, and there's another one up there that needs doing. That angle's in. Just put a couple more nails in. Sam will put the wood filler in. There we are, all rounded off, all sanded up. This is the kitchen window. I'm going to wrap the video up for now. That's that window done. So next time we'll be seeing this getting all worked up with the extra wood that it needs. So need to do some cutting, measuring, fitting. See you on next time's video.